It's Health Watch. Cannabis in Colorado dispensaries today can have higher concentrations of THC than ever before. Researchers at the Colorado Public School of Health want consumers to be aware of the risks.
So today, the school launched a campaign called the T on THC. It focuses on the youth, young adults, parents, and pregnant moms. Former Denver Bronco receiver Brandon Lloyd joined the researchers to share his experience using high-concentration cannabis. He said he experienced paranoia, mood swings, dependency while on cannabis products, and is now taking part in the campaign to share how he was able to break free from his addiction.
Affecting, the way that I interacted with people. It was affecting me negatively with my cognition and mood and temperament, and I continue to use. That's the signs of addiction, right?
A Douglas County mom who fought to make this statewide campaign possible is hoping her story of her loss will help sound the alarm on the dangers of high-concentration THC. Brian Flores is going to introduce us to Laura Stack, the founder of Johnny's Ambassadors.
Johnny Stack was born in 2000. He was 14 years old, just entering high school, when dispensaries began selling recreational marijuana in Colorado in 2014.
The first state in all of 50 to legalize this, and my son is born right into it. So when my son told me he had used it at the party, I thought he was talking about the same stuff that I had used when I was a teen. And I had no idea what had changed, not just with the plant, but in the industry.
Johnny died by suicide on November 20th, 2019. Before his death, doctors diagnosed him with THC abuse, a severe case that led to cannabis-induced psychosis.
Johnny thought that the mob was after him, that the FBI was tracking him, that people were spying on him. He would buy burner phones. But then when he would stop using THC, those thoughts would go away.
That's what periods are for.
3 days before his death, Johnny read his family a poem that he'd written.
So let's put brakes where they're supposed to go, right? I'd still probably make myself ignore it, though.
He told us 3 days before he died that marijuana had ruined his mind and his life. And when we do school assemblies now, we tell the teens that Johnny said that, and that he would say, "This is real. This happened to me."
Laura Stack and her family have taken their grief and used it to educate others, regularly speaking to schools about the dangers of high-concentration THC and fighting for the legislation that led to the launch of the T on THC education campaign.
Our nonprofit, Johnny's Ambassadors, has over 1,800 parents right now with children in cannabis-induced psychosis all over the United States. Parents really need to understand that there is no safe level of THC in the developing brain. It's not too early to talk to your kids when they're 10 years old.
Brian Flores reporting there for us. Colorado's marijuana industry says it appreciates the School of Public Health's decision to focus their efforts on youth and expectant or breastfeeding moms, adding, quote, targeting only high concentration cannabis products is a bit puzzling, as MIG believes kids shouldn't use cannabis of any concentration except under the strict guidance of a medical professional.